All right, we are back with some more drum practice. I'm still working on American Girl, probably like another week or so. Got up to 119, which is great because full speed for the song is 115. So like 119 wasn't tight, 115 wasn't tight, so I'm gonna go back to 70. Feel like I nailed 60 the other day. I feel like I nailed 70. I don't know if I got a good recording take of it, so we'll try to get some, loop takes out for you guys as well on the YouTubes. That's what it's called. So yeah, just gonna warm up a little bit on the 70 BPM, get the groove back in my head. I haven't played drums at all today, so it'll be kind of like a direct warm up and just kind of get back into that groove and try to feel it, and then do the whole verse section, and we'll go from there. 3 and 4 and 1 in the TEN. I feel like I'm playing okay, so let's just jump in. Give myself this click in measure, right? I get used to clicking into stuff and then going, so it's just good to have like a little recoup and count off measure. Just do the whole verse. Some changes throughout. If you guys have been watching these, the verse changes here or there. I'm gonna try to hit them every single time. I might miss something. I might miss that extra 16th note kick, or sometimes when I put that crash in on 4, I miss that. This is all just stuff that I'm trying to be consistent on, and right now I'm not. And slower tempos are going to help me be more consistent, and then we'll just keep pushing it up like we did the other day. I kind of was thinking about this today. I was like, sometimes it's so grating to start over at 70. I've played 115. 115's not tight. It's kind of the doldrum, right? Like it's just going through the motions, but you have to. You have to. I read a great forum the other day. Type in American Girl drum beat, like the 7th or 10th line down. Somebody was talking about the exact same thing that I'm going through right now, and this is like from 2014. And they're just saying like, hey, I'm struggling with this. And I was like, heck yeah, I'm struggling with that too. And every single comment was start slow, repeat, start slow, repeat. And that's a lot about what I'm doing right now. It's just where I'm at on all instruments. Start slow, repeat, repeat. And your retention rate goes up the more you do it. So you'll get to the point where it's comfortable. It's not comfortable right away, and that's okay. But dreads. Nah, I just don't want to play at all. But Dread says less talk, more play. But my playing's not that great, my guy. And I'll talk when I want to. Peace, bro. What's up, Megatron? Long time no chat. Not much is up with me, Megatron. Just practicing. Good seeing you, bro. So actually, I feel like I can jump in and do a recording on this one. So, just get OBS up and running. Try to do some loops. Just try to get 2 in a row that are sounding good and go from there. Oh, I forgot I have a click in. Of course, I go to record and I screw up. Sloppy. So what I'm going to do, I'm not feeling that right now, so we're just going to start speeding it up. Gonna speed it up, and then we'll slow it back down and try to play tight. Let's go up by 6s. Kind of push it. See if the dots connect. audio just plain sloppy. But we'll just keep pushing tempo. Maybe I'll tighten up. Maybe I won't. We will find out. Into 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 into a lot of clerical errors. For some reason, I always like to play that wrong 16th note on this measure, the one after the crash. Again, I'm not going to be concerned. I'm not playing tight right now. I'm going to be okay with not playing tight. I'm just going to go faster. I'm going to work on speed and getting comfortable with that, and then have to slow it back down later and get timing. Tightness. One into 2 and 3 and 4 and Jeffrey, what's up, my guy? I'm just making a lot of mistakes, and this might just be where I'm at practice-wise. Today, a little fatigued. So yeah, I always say pick your battles, pick what you want to work on when you're having a session. Right now, work on speed even though it's sloppy. Good to hear, Jeff. Now, Jeff, do you play drums? I don't think we covered that. You covered that Canopus kit. We talked about that a little bit, but you never mentioned if you play drums. Man, I may not play drums after this. 3, 4. So I'm playing pretty bad right now. Bad for me even. And I'm just going to keep on doing the same thing. I'm going to pull it up to, 100. Maybe 115. And I might just be bad at 115. And we're going to kind of go back to 70 and see if I can tighten things up there. Just that little bit of time that I have. Oh, bro. Multi-instrument. Jeff plays drums, guitar, piano, and harmonica. Very sweet, my guy. Play guitar, bass. I'm not a bass player. I'm a guitarist that plays bass. I think is the best way to say that. I taught drums for years. I'm a below average drummer. Like I would never be in a cover band at this point. I would never be in a band at this point on drums. Just not there yet. But I got to keep on working. Now this is what I like: Megatron and Jeffrey chatting and wanting to learn. Love it. Jeff, I'm gonna check out your YouTube if you have any videos posted. Do you guys do originals? Do you write your own stuff? Do you just like to learn cover stuff? All right, so I'm actually going to slow it back down because, my guys, felt pretty good yesterday. Like, I've just really tight on the rhythm. Today, not so much. And I think that the reality of doing these daily, again, forces me to recover a lot of the same ground, but it also forces me to just, you're going to have some highs and lows in your practice. You're going to have sessions that go really well. You're going to have sessions that not. I have more not than well. It's fine. Eventually, it'll be the other way around. All right. Go back to 70 and see if I can get something good and tight here. Sweet, bro. I'll check your stuff out. So 70 sounds way better now, right? Because I pushed that faster tempos. It was sloppy, but now at 70, I'm like kind of zoned in. So fingers crossed. Thank you for the kick camera. Well, not that you gave it to me, Jeff. But thank you. I enjoyed the kick camera as well. Got to do some retooling. As you can see, I'd like to get this camera up just a little bit more. Yeah, we'll all like and subscribe to Jeffrey's channel, and hopefully it's got some stuff for us to watch too. So I need to work on that, just clicking in and getting that groove. Oh, I had this the other day where I counted eighth notes, right? Because we have this very much this feel going throughout, and sometimes where I start, I don't hear that in my head, that snare on the end. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and where if I go 1 and 2 and kind of like tricks my brain into hearing that kind of halftime feel that's going on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a. That did fix it. Well, we'll try though. 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1. Feels a little bit better. Let's try to do a couple more. I screwed up. Okay, that's what you were saying. Yeah. The drum set is Smalls Live Jazz in New York City. I have to check that out yet. I did take a picture. I try to like screenshot all of these when I'm done. So I'd be like, all right, Jeff said recommend this. And then on my car ride to lessons, I usually pull this stuff up. So a lot of the same mistakes are coming right now. Sometimes that's just where you're at in practice. I keep on these 16th notes. I'm actually rushing. I think I'm rushing the 2 or I'm rushing the 3, but I'm very consistent in my rushing. So it's like, ugh. All right, let's hit the chorus for a bit. Just change of pace. So starts with a crash. 1 into 2 and 3 and. Keep on reverting back to that one. The only time it does the extra 16th note is on the last measure. 1 into. All right. Let's get a loop of that going. We're actually going to go into same thing. I like having that starting measure, getting me used to clicking in, changing stuff up, all of that good stuff. And 4 and. All right, let's speed this up. We'll keep on going by 6s. Again, nothing today is tight. Sometimes I care about that. Sometimes I don't. I'm just going to keep pushing these tempos. It's a little redundant. I get it. I get it. And actually, your practice should be redundant. Not redundancy to failure. Like redundancy, like I'm going to get this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this until I kind of get bored with it. Move on to the other section. And just kind of go that back and forth. Did I miss something? I might have missed something. Something was awry. I closed my eyes and did not notice. Did not know what I was looking at. Consistently sloppy on this too. It just might be where I'm at today. I will do 92. Keep that sixes going. This is the embrace the suck or embrace the slop. May not be good, but I'm showing up. I'm going to keep on saying the same thing. I'm not playing well, but we'll just go faster. In lessons, I would usually yell at the student and be like, we're not ready to go faster. And I kind of know where I'm at right now. I'm like, I can play tighter than that. I'm not. So we'll push these tempos. We'll get faster. We'll get uncomfortable at these faster speeds, even more uncomfortable than I am already. And then slow back down. Maybe. All right, we're going to slow back down before I ingrain some of those terrible sloppy habits I'm carrying over. We have off days. We all do. I have more off days than on days sometimes, I swear. But yesterday, like I said, I was playing this pretty well. Pretty pleased with my progress. Whenever I'm like glimpsing at full speed, I'm like, yes, I'm getting there. It's not perfect, but I'm getting there. And today, be okay with the backslide. I'm telling myself more than anybody else. It's like, if it's always like sunshine and daisies, you're never going to notice like your growth. Your growth does this. It's not a straight line. That's tight, at least. Some good and bad. Now the nice thing is I'm recording these so I can kind of listen back and like I don't know, when I feel like I'm doing well, I record them. I listen back, I release them as separate loop videos. It's good for me, it's good for you guys. Hopefully, I feel like they get a decent amount of views. It's a little bit more usable friendly than watching me struggle. All right, before we're done, I got like 10 minutes left, if that. Let's speed this up. Actually, no, let's go back. Let's go back to the verse and see if we can get a couple good verses at 70. Which I don't. We weren't getting there. I'm playing a little tighter than I was in the beginning. Again, some of it's just a warm up. Getting into the groove. All right, I think that's what I have time for today. Guys, today was rough, and I keep on saying that's okay, and it is because I actually mean it. I have students that come in, I have myself that comes in sometimes, and I'm like, you're not playing your best today. That's okay. Show up. Put in the 50 minutes that I just put in. That's good. That's a baseline. It's better than feeling off your day and then skipping it, okay? That improvement happens over time. All right, peace. Hope you guys have a good rest of your Wednesday, and I'll talk to you all soon.